Today, I'm going to be talking about how Nirvana was one of the most important bands of the 90s, bringing in a whole new era of music. I'm sure most of you have heard the 90s hit, Smells Like Teen Spirit. Some may say it's even the song of the era. It brought in a whole new era of music, bringing fans from all different genres to one song, bringing into spotlight several genres like grunge, alternative, punk rock, and it brought it all into one. Today I'm going to talk about how Nirvana, and sometimes specifically Kurt Cobain, brought new things to the world and brought new things to light. They were always entirely themselves, and they stood up for what they believed, which was one thing that bands didn't usually do. So, like in this picture, in order to stand up against masculinity, like over masculinity, they wore dresses in interviews, and this is actually them in a magazine. They stood up for all the things they believed in, and I really respect that. They were, for their short time, one of the, if not the biggest band out. They were all over talk shows, they were on the radio, they were everywhere. They ushered in a whole new era of music just by bringing all these people together. So, their first album was more of a punk rock album, which it didn't get much it didn't get much. It was kind of a smaller album at first. Their second album, Nevermind, was one of the biggest albums, if not their biggest album. It is one of the most famous album covers ever. It's the one with the baby in the pool and the money on the fish hook. But they ushered in the whole new era, making way for bands like Green Day, Blink-182, and even bands like My Chemical Romance. Like, it brought all these people together under one genre. Nirvana's effect on modern music. So, as of recently, their effect has shown a lot. Not that long ago, Post Malone actually did a tribute concert on YouTube Live where he wore a dress like them, and then he and his band, they did all Nirvana's hit songs. A lot of people in modern music today say that Kurt Cobain, specifically, or Nirvana, is very inspirational to them. They look up to him because he stood up for himself, and he was himself and stood up for what he believed in. And yeah, he brought new people in modern day music also, people like Lil Peep or XXXTentacion, and he brought us the Foo Fighters after he died, because the Foo Fighters was the remnants of Nirvana, but they started a new band. In conclusion, Nirvana was a big influential band of the 90s, and even today. I look up to them a lot. I know almost everything about them. I know every year their albums came out. I know the track lineups for every album, but that's a different thing. Thank you.